Hello everybody, my name is Athena Waddell and I'm going to be reading Our Skin, A First Conversation About Race by Megan Madison, Jessica Rowley, and Isabella Roxas. We all have skin and it comes in different colors. What color is your skin? Our friends have different skin tones, and so do our families. What about your family? Do they have different skin tones? Our skin is beautiful and strong and perfect just the way it is. What about your skin? What do you guys like about your skin? We get our color from something smart inside of our bodies called melanin that protects our skin from the sun. You have melanin too. We all have melanin. Everybody has just the right amount of melanin for themselves. We may use color words to describe people, like black and white. Sometimes we may say people of color to talk about all the groups of people who aren't white. Our world has so many different groups of people, so there are lots of words that we can use. What groups do you belong to? Black, Indigenous, Asian, white, Pacific Islander, African American, biracial, Latinx, and so much more. Skin color can't tell you much about what people are like, what they know, what foods they think are yummy, what their favorite books are, or even where they were born. Just by looking at someone, we can't tell who they are on the inside. But sometimes people try anyway. A long time ago, way before you were born, a group of white people made up an idea called race. They sorted people by color and said that white people were better, smarter, prettier, and that they deserve more than everybody else. That isn't true or fair at all, but it's a story that has been told for a long, long time. When people believe this untrue story about race, that's called racism. Racism is also the things people do and the unfair rules about race that they make, so that white people can get more power and treated better than everybody else. Racism happens in lots of big and small ways. It's all around us, even if we don't always notice it. Racism can be a rule, like if someone says only friends with white skin can play. Racism can be an idea, like thinking princesses only have blonde hair. Racism can be a way we've done things for a long, long time, like how there aren't as many books written about black people or any people of color. Racism can be on purpose, like calling a person of color a mean name, simply because of the color of their skin. Or racism can be a mistake, Like if the same friend always has to play the bad guy. Racism hurts, and it's always unfair. That's why it's important to talk about it and do our part to make things better. All the time, even right now, people are working for racial justice by telling the truth and sharing feelings, by treating people the way that they want to be treated. By bravely saying, "That's not right." By marching and protesting, by singing songs that bring us together, by changing unfair rules, by teaching, helping, learning, and listening. We can do it, and so can you. As for an activity that I would pair with this book, I would do a very bare bones family history report. Obviously, this book is not for, upper grade kids. We're not going to have like a 12th grader reading this book. This is going to be probably like a TK to, I would say probably up into 2nd grade. I think that 3rd would be, you start getting into the 8, 9, 10 area. This is too simple. The vocabulary is not that extensive. So I would keep it probably for pre-K to 2nd grade. And I think that if you gave a very bare bones family history report, obviously they're not going to sit there and, go on Ancestry.com and really do the research. But, I would open it up to maybe mom, dad, immediate family, maybe even grandparents, and have them do a very skin deep analysis, just to get them to understand that there are differences, that these differences may be aesthetically complex, but internally we're all the same. We all bleed, we all laugh, we all cry. So I would do a very bare bones family history report. And by report, I really just mean, maybe just talking to mom and dad about where we're from, where we're from, who we are, where our grandparents are from, maybe where we started if we weren't always here, right? So, and they would report back to me and maybe give a paragraph or two, about how they're different, but also how they're the same, right? Because I want them to understand and put in their report that despite my aesthetic differences on the inside, I'm no different than my peer. I'm deserving of love. I'm deserving of respect. I'm deserving of kindness. And I also am deserving of giving that to others as well. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. And if you want to check this book out, go ahead and go down to the Fresno State Library.